It is 2:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I welcome everybody here to War Notes. Today we're going to be discussing the Epstein files and what they don't want you to know, but we're going to say it anyway. So welcome you all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, this is not a drill. And this certainly ain't no bedtime story unless your idea of lullabies include elite scandals, sealed documents, and powerful people sweating bullets behind velvet curtains. Welcome to your Monday broadcast here on War Notes, baby. War Notes on your front porch. And if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button because we are gunning for 1,000 subscribers. And trust me, we ain't reaching it without you. All right. It's free. It's easy. And it helps push this truth to ears that still believe in real radio. Now pour that stale coffee, slap some peanut butter on a slice of bread, and let's talk Jeffrey Epstein again. Now, why again? Because the story never went away. They just hoped we would. I got baby Victor here in the background as my co-host. And here's the scoop, plain and hot like a black market cup of wartime Java. In a world with new unsealing orders and high-level panic, dozens of Epstein-linked court documents have dropped like bombs, revealing fresh names, timelines, and patterns in a story that has more smoke than a coal-powered train engine. The infamous Epstein files, yes, the one folks swore would never see daylight, have started to open. And what's inside? We ask, right? Well, it ain't just messenger logs and gossip. These newly released documents confirm long speculated connections between Epstein and multiple powerful figures from politics, media, royalty, and tech empires. And no, we are not talking about distant dinner invites. We are talking flight logs, testimony about recruitment tactics, and financial transactions that reek of hush money and backroom deals. We are also seeing legal pressure intensify around Ghislaine Maxwell's sealed depositions, with legal teams still fighting to prevent full release. But the walls are cracking, folks. The walls are cracking. Indeed. Just like we got baby Victor here in the background. He has his way of speaking out the truth when he needs to. Almost 1 year old, he got a lot to say. Indeed. So what's going on with Maxwell's deposition? The legal team still fighting to prevent full release. But the walls are cracking, folks. Some details already out reveal patterns of coercion, grooming, and manipulation stretching back decades, targeting vulnerable teens under the guise of mentorship, and high society access. Now, some say Epstein acted alone. I say that's like blaming the smoke and ignoring the fire. And don't get it twisted. Just because Epstein's no longer alive doesn't mean this scandal is buried. If anything, the grave just became a vault of questions and the names connected to him. They're sweating, ducking cameras, and scrambling PR teams faster than you could say private island. But here's the kicker. Most folks still don't know, not because they don't care, but because the story gets under war headlines, economic collapse, celebrity nonsense, and algorithms that suppress anything with too much truth and not enough fluff, like baby Victor here in the background. I'm telling you, 1-year-olds can never sit still. It's nothing that you can give them enough to sit still. That's why we are here. And that's why I need you to do something real quick. Smash that like button like it owes you rent, and subscribe now. Not just for me, but for your cousin, your neighbor, and that one friend who still thinks Epstein just knew rich people. We are building a channel where you don't need flashy graphics, 4K resolution, or dancing emojis to learn what's really going on. Just old school truth with a microphone, a war report tone, and a little humor so we don't lose our minds. Now, let's wrap it up with a little final reminder of what matters. Epstein files are opening. Names are being named. The network is wider than they have ever admitted. And if you don't think justice is done, you ain't been paying attention. Here's the real trial. That's public awareness. And it starts with you sharing and subscribing if you wish and saying, I want to know what's really happening, even if it makes me uncomfortable. This has been your no visuals needed war bulletin, broadcasting straight from the living room bunker with baby Victor here in the background, reminding us all while we do this for the next generation. Deserves a world where monsters don't hide behind money. So press the subscribe button, hit like, and if you are feeling bold, send this episode to someone who still watches the news like it's gospel. Tell them the real news is on the radio now. I thank you all for listening. Blessings to everyone, and have a beautiful and blessed day. I'm over and out.